Hello, YouTube, and everybody watching. So, as you can probably hear in my voice, I am under the weather, so to speak. I am not feeling good at all. Just that cold that's going around that everyone's getting. I'm hoping that hopefully by tomorrow, I'll be a lot better, but I'm hoping at the very least either Monday or Tuesday. Um, so, let's get into this week, shall we? First and foremost, let's go with the bad. I ate all kinds of fun stuff this week. It was my anniversary week, so I knew I was going to. I had ice cream 2 out of the 3 days. Or did I have it all 3 days? All 3 days, I think. Today was the first day I didn't have ice cream. I had a lot of fun, but key point here, I did count my calories. I did do a lot more walking than I normally would. My average was about 14,000 steps. Hit the gym both Tuesday and Wednesday. And yeah, overall, I think I did a pretty damn good job of getting, everything all together and organized and whatnot. The only thing I would say that I wish I could have changed this week, obviously, is I wish I didn't get sick. But sometimes these things are going to happen. I did go to the podiatrist about my foot, and he said he's not worried, so great. Eventually, this thing will heal completely. It flares up every once in a while, but for the most part, it's, healing up on its own quite nicely. Because as you may remember, a few videos ago, I mentioned how I injured it. So basically what I want to say is, first and foremost, one of the few things that I have pushed in this channel many, many times, and I will continue to push, is don't beat yourself up if you need to take a rest. I was doing a lot of that, especially this morning and last night, because again, I don't like being sick because I have trouble enough paying attention and focusing on the tests that need to be whatever with my ADHD on a good day, and when I'm sick, it's tough, and it's very easy to beat myself up and be very angry and upset, but it's also harder, but more important to focus in on all the good stuff. As I said multiple times, if yesterday's, this year's anniversary was the quote unquote worst one of my life, when I go and see the, pearly white gates and whatnot, I did pretty damn good because I had an amazing anniversary. I love you, Amanda. I did a great job spending time with you. I enjoyed the massage, the couples massage. I enjoyed just being away and just having some fun times. Like I said, taking a rest is not the worst thing in the world. Taking an extra bath if you need it because you're starting to get a fever and you want to just break your fever, that's fine. Like, don't break yourself up over little things that are going to improve your life in the long run, because if you wear yourself down from complaining and, saying, I wish I could do this and I wish I could do that, first and foremost, you're going to ignore the beauty and wonder and amazement that is happening. And second of all, you're never going to get to your goal. Because I know that you need to eat right, and I know you need to work out and whatnot, and that's true, but you need to rest. Otherwise, because I've seen it multiple times at the gym, people who are very miserable at the gym because their whole life is about getting to a certain number, and when they get to that number, they're not happy because they base their whole life on this. Like I said, so basically the message of today is every once in a while take a rest. It's okay. And so if you need someone's permission to take a rest, not a long rest, and don't misconstrue my words that, give up or anything like that. I'm not saying that at all. Again, when I'm back to being 100% and not sick, of course I'm going to hit the gym. Of course I'm going to start working out. Of course I'm going to go, and even still, I'm not going to eat crazy now that I'm back home. I'm, going to continue. I mean, I'm not going to have ice cream, period, until maybe March. Like I said, so I'm not going to go and do crazy stuff, but at the same token, I'm also not going to go and beat myself up over the fact that I have this cold, and I'm probably going to need to take it easy for the next day, 2 days, maybe 3, and that's okay. That's okay. So anyways, that's what I wanted to say this week. Rest, but be sure that after you rest, you get right back into that fight. So I believe in you. I hope you still believe in me, and have yourselves a wonderful week. Talk to you later. Bye.